be what Apo is currently looking like. What do I mean by that? A little years ago, Apo used to be what Apo Wasa is currently looking like. A lot of people who saw the future invested in Apo. And what are they enjoying today? Massive infrastructure, beautiful layouts, beautiful scenery, and that is another opportunity coming to you today. In this video, we are going to be telling you everything you need to know about Apo Wasa today, because we are bringing this to you firsthand, fresh from the oven. And if you invest today in Apo Wasa, trust me, you are going to smile a few years from now. What do you have to say about this, Priscilla?
Well. Now, when you're looking to invest in real estate, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking to invest in a way that you can earn so much on your investment, I think the place you should be looking out for are places that are just beginning to come up.
Exactly.
And that's why today we're going to inform you, we're going to let you know everything about Apo Wasa. So we're going to start with where Apo Wasa. So if you heard about Apo Wasa, I'm sure some of you are already asking, where is this Apo Wasa that these people are screaming,
some people have asked,
about? So Apo Wasa is located on the south side of Abuja. Okay. That is, it is just along the 10-lane road, express road that is currently under construction from Asokoro all the way to Guzape to Apo down to Apo Wasa. So let me help you picture this better. You know, from Asokoro, there's an expressway. It is a 10-lane road, 5 on this side, on the left, 5 on the right, and is currently being constructed all the way moving down to Apo Resettlement, Apo Mechanic, and then moves on to that axis Apo Wasa. And that is not all. From the Apo Wasa junction, there's a junction called Apo Wasa Karshi junction, right? So Apo Wasa still moves about 5 minutes from that junction to Apo Karshi Express Road expansion, because at the moment the road is being expanded. So when you want to picture where Apo Wasa is, just know that it is after Apo Mechanic, Apo Resettlement. And by the way, it's just like about 25 minutes drive from Asokoro straight down to Apo Wasa. And if you talk about from Wuye, it's about 30 minutes drive all the way to Apo Wasa. So I believe with this little help, you'll be able to understand better and have a good picture of where Apo Wasa is in Abuja.
This is a great location based on what you just said.
Exactly.
And this will lead me to the next point. Who should invest in this location? Because a lot of times people get to know about locations and they sleep on the location because they feel it is too far from town. But this particular location is taking the right location because every single thing is leading to it. There's a road, there are basic infrastructure moving towards this location. And who should invest in this location? The first category of people are people who understand what investment looks like, especially if you're looking for location that is not so expensive, but we are rest assured knowing that this location is yet to hit the market in no distant time. The second category of people are people who missed out on locations that are top notch. For example, you missed out buying from Gusape, you missed out buying from Asokoro. Here is another opportunity for you. One, it feels like the government presence is looking or around this location. So it's quite affordable and it's a strategic location. So you can invest in that location. The next category of people are people who hadn't bought real estate in their lives. Like they are trying to invest and save in Abuja. All right. This is an opportunity for you. Very affordable strategic location and a great investment. And let me also paint a picture to you so that you can have a clearer view of what we're trying to say. In Apo Wasa generally, there are properties that are selling there. So you can see prices like 11 million, 15 million in an estate around Apo Wasa currently. And this opportunity we are bringing to you is one in a kind. For 150 square meters, we are getting for 5.325 million naira. Very much great investment. If you understand what I'm saying, you get the picture clearly.
Yeah.
All right. And that is what we are telling you. We are showing you this opportunity before everybody gets to know about it, knowing that it is selling at a pre-sale price. That also makes it an opportunity. It's a pre-sale price, knowing that this is not the market value. By the 1st of April, the market value comes to the market, which is like 7 million naira. Okay, so Priscilla, I would like you to tell us why should people invest in this location?
Great. So there are so many reasons why. There are so many reasons why I think, or we think, that you should consider investing in Apo Wasa, right? Aside the fact that she has already mentioned how great this location is, there are other reasons. So the first one I would like us to look out to is the fact that Apo Wasa is an FCDA approved layout.
Exactly.
And what do I mean by that? When you hear FCDA approved layout, it simply means that that area or the location has been released from the government. Now, you're not going to stress yourself with buying the right land, because it's already come to you in the right way. Let me put it that way, right? Because it has been released from the government. And how do I mean? That's mainly because land in the FCT here is owned by the government. So according to the land administration in the FCT, the government has to do what? Allocate land to you, right? And then you compensate the locals. So it is an FCDA approved layout, meaning that the government has already approved and allocated these layouts already. That is one. And then the second reason we should be looking out for is that development is moving towards this area. And when we say development is moving towards this area, it simply means that growth is happening. There's serious expansion happening. Like I explained earlier from the beginning, we're talking about a 10-lane road that is currently being under construction, right? So a place like Asokoro and Guzape is already fully developed. You know, and then development moved from there, the growth moved from Guzape to Apo, from Apo, Lokogoma, Lokogoma, Apo resettlement, Apo main, and it is heading towards Apo Wasa. In fact, it has already gotten to Apo Wasa, and that is the reason why we have something this amazing for you right in Apo Wasa. And then, you know, in real estate, what you follow mostly is development patterns. You know, so because this pattern has happened in Guzape and Apo, you're expecting that similar thing is going to happen in Apo Wasa. And this brings me to the third reason, which is road infrastructure. Now, aside the fact that infrastructure in general plays a huge role when it comes to real estate or property values, then road infrastructure plays another major role. So when a road is constructed to a remote area, I'm using the word remote so you understand that sometimes road is being constructed to a place where there are no houses. What you just say is bush. But the moment there's an access road and the commute time has been cut short, you know, people begin to move there. Development begin to move there. You know, growth begin to happen in that place. And so because of the road infrastructure along the Apo Kaushi Road, in fact, as recently, the government, you know, the government moved the people who were constructing before, changed hands because the previous people were not doing it at the pace that they wanted, right? So when you begin to see things like that, just know that you should go there early and position yourself. It's one of those signs, right? And then the fourth reason is government attention. Like I mentioned from the very start, it is government approved layout. Government have interest in that place. That's why the government cannot construct, or nobody construct a 10-lane road into a place that did not have interest in. It means something is about to happen. Something is, you know, is is coming up in that area, right?
Yeah.
So, and trust me, this is just the beginning of whatever it is that is going to happen there. So when you talk about Apo Wasa, just know that these are the signs that makes you, or these are the signs that makes it, you know, worth investing in, right?
Wow. Okay, that's a super great. And we can't just tell you all this good stuff without also preferring solution to you. Because we can't tell you about this location and not also tell you there's something for you there. And not just something for you, also there's something genuine, affordable, and strategic for you. So we're going to tell you about our newest project in Abuja, located in Apo Wasa, called Crystal Estate, located in Apo Wasa. Okay, and why we are so excited about this location is that it is selling at a pre-sale price. A lot of people who have invested in Abuja, I personally think that they always go there early and buy a lot, very affordable, and now sit and wait for development to get to that location, and they will now resell back to some people. Do you understand? So this location is selling at a pre-sale price. Pre-sale price literally means below the market value, and by the 1st of April, then we'll get to start selling this location at the market value, which is 7 million naira. But you have an opportunity of paying 5.325 million naira for a 150 square meters where you can build your 3-bedroom terrace duplex. Okay, we have other options in this same estate. We have 250 square meters, which you can build your 4-bedroom fully detached duplex. And we also have selling for a little above 8 million naira. We also have 400 square meters where you can build your 5-bedroom fully detached duplex, selling for a little above 14 million naira. In fact, 14.2 million naira. And the last category is 750 square meters, where you can build your 6-unit, 3-bedroom block of flats, selling for a little above 26 million naira.
Only for now.
Just for now. Just for now. And like for you to have the mental picture, by the 1st of April, you are getting the 150 square meters for 7 million naira.
Exactly.
So whooping 2 million naira added.
Yes.
Here is an opportunity you don't want to ever miss. Okay, so you can buy. The beauty of this kind of properties is that you can buy so many and wait for people to resell to them, or you can even buy at an affordable price, especially if you are looking for rental income around this location, because population is already there.
Yeah.
There are people in this location and people are willing to pay you for this particular project. And also there's something great about this location. Some people don't like bush, and this estate, Crystal Estate, is just 2 blocks away from the expressway.
Yeah.
So it's not far from the expressway, and like she said, it's like 25 minutes to Guzape. So you see that this location is also strategic, and this estate is something you should key into. All right, so we have this offer for you. So what would you have to say as we round up this live section?
So before we round up, I just also want to emphasize, just to buttress what she said, so you have a better picture. Okay. You know, from the estate all the way to the city center, all the way to Wuye Asokoro is a third road. Just so you know. True. It is a third road, right? Yeah. So this is what I want to leave you with. You need to position yourself where growth is happening, not where it has already finished. And this is one of the reasons why you should call the number in the description or send us a message to secure your plot in Crystal Estate as soon as possible before the next price increase, which is happening on the 1st of April 2026.
Do we have options of payment plan in case someone is thinking, oh, how can I secure 2-3 plots and also have the 3?
So we have very flexible payment plans available. Exactly. And we can always discuss that when you reach out to us immediately.
All right. So thank you for staying tuned with us in this live section, and see you in our next live video or in our next video. Bye for now.